Summit Estate has 4 strange birds, Tempranillo and 3 from France, Malbec, Marsanne and Petit Verdot. Paula Cabezas-Reimer moved to the Granite Belt after making wine in Spain, France and Argentina. She says the wine trail is the perfect way to introduce well-known European wines to Australians.
Oh yes, definitely. The opportunity to market ourselves as a different point with a different point of anyone else in Australia, that is priceless. It's really priceless. The beautiful part of this is, for a lot of people, it's the first time they try these wines. They haven't seen it before. But then you have these people, I have find people come and say, oh, you have Malbec. And the only Malbec I have seen is from Argentina, and you have a Malbec. I want to try. Oh, wow, that is what Malbec's all about. And you have these two points of difference. People never have tried the wines before, and people who have tried the wines before, but for other countries or other regions or other times of their life. And they're really enjoying this alternative wine trial.
So this is your Petit Verdot. Yeah. Very powerful name. Eh?
A perennial bugbear for Queensland producers is the industry's reputation. Some don't believe good wine is made in Queensland, a view that mystifies Paula Cabezas-Reimer.
I know from here, and when I see here, I arrive here and say, oh, this is a fantastic place. It's all this potential, all these tannins, this fruit, everything. And why we have a bad reputation? I never understand what the bad reputation is all about. I suppose open the mind. If people, this can help open mind. The bad reputation will be just history.
Peter McGlashan thinks the strange bird concept will change doubters' minds.
It could be quite important because already we're hearing things from the southern areas, and so it may be our opportunity to rise above the stigma of the past, so to speak.
To make it onto the strange bird list, wines had to be approved by a judging panel. Quality is a big focus.
You've got to look after your customer. Customers everything. And if you give them rubbish, they're not going to come back.
They definitely won't be drinking rubbish wine. They will be drinking very good wine. While it may taste a little bit different to the wine they normally drink, all the wine will be of good quality.
And how important is it that you all maintain that quality?
Oh, it's very important because it only takes, one bad thing and we could have, all our good work would have been washed down the sink.
With his Fidello regarded as one of Australia's best, Robert Shannon is one of those helping raise the quality bar. His winery has one strange bird, a Pinot Gris.
We had our first vintage last year, and it was brilliant. It picked up a gold medal in the Queensland Wine Awards, and it had at least one write-up from one wine writer saying it's one of the best Pinot Gris he's tasted in Australia last year.
How long do you think Pinot Gris will be on the list?
Oh, I don't think it'll be alternative for very long. I think it'll be planted quite widely in the Granite Belt quite quickly, because I think it really is a grape that suits the Granite Belt. I think it'll do well here, and there's already quite a significant public recognition and acceptance of it. So it's not a hard one to establish.
Hidden Creek Winery has 4 strange birds.
We've got Tempranillo, we've got Viognier, Gewürztraminer and Nebbiolo.
Which ones do you think are really going to hit the spot with consumers and tourists?
The Tempranillo is quite a successful variety for the Granite Belt. Viognier is doing quite well, and that's both of those are being quite accepted in all over Australia.
The dream of the winemakers is that some of the strange birds become so popular they fall off the list.
So as some strange birds become extinct, other strange birds will evolve.
Jim Barnes says the strange bird tag has already sunk in.
Yeah, we talk about our wines as our strange birds rather than our alternative varieties.
The strange bird concept has been such a success that after just 4 months, 2 national retailers are interested in stocking the unusual collection. Queensland's biggest winery, Sirame, has 150 hectares of vines in the Granite Belt and is part of the Strange Bird group.
We have 4, which is the Petit Verdot, Nebbiolo, the Pinot Gris and the Viognier. And with the Petit Verdot we do a sparkling nat also, which is this wine here.
And how's that one being accepted?
Absolutely wonderful. That's got a gold medal and a trophy award, and it's wonderful wine.
While putting in a relatively unknown variety is financially risky, Terry Morris says it has to be done.
You've got to be a bit innovative, and as they say, the lead dog's the only one that gets a change of scenery, and if you can be a leader in that, you've got a chance of establishing a new product. It's a risk planting any variety, especially in an area like the Granite Belt, which hasn't had a long history. That was a considered risk, and we in the past we've torn out several varieties that haven't worked there.
Andrew Corrigan says it makes sense for Granite Belt producers to try new varieties, for they've proved themselves in areas in Europe with a similar climate.
The parallels between the Granite Belt, particularly the higher altitude parts, are best for northern inland Spain, some parts of Portugal, and southwestern France away from the Mediterranean.
It looks like the map will have to be reprinted, as more wineries want to be involved.
We've already been approached by some of the other wineries in the area who are madly planting alternate varieties so that they can participate in the project as well.
I think the start has been a quirk, but I think it's got a bigger future than that. I think it's got a much larger educational purpose.
So I think that what will come out of this is a focus or an awareness, if you like, that it's a legitimate high-quality climate and it can make some really nice wine of its own style. And some of these alternative varieties I think are going to be really successful, and that'll give the Granite Belt just a nice point of difference from other areas of Australia.